One question in 5 searches out, written by the assistant, not by you. This is the fan-out layer of China's most used AI assistant on the real consumer client, captured word for word. The question named 0 brands. The searches it wrote for itself named 5. Stay to the end. One of the vendors it finally recommended appears in none of the searches it showed us. This is GEO field, test 06, the query you never wrote. 10 seconds of method. 5 industries, 30 frozen question cells, each run once on the desktop web client and once on the mobile app in fresh sessions. 61st answers, July 2026. Consumer clients, not an API. Every run archived the question, the search terms, the interface displayed, the full source panel and the answer. The table is open. See, buy. Here is a plain buying question. How do I choose a domestic family camping tent brand? Recommend 3 ranked by rain and wind data, ease of setup, after sales, spec completeness, and value. That is one question. This is what it actually searched. 5 separate searches, brand comparison, after sales and spare parts policy, waterproof and wind resistance specs, a named brand review, sweep, and buying criteria. You did not write any of them. You cannot A/B test them. They are the retrieval layer. Now look at line 3 and line 4. Nature Hike, Moby Garden, Wida Lidao, and 2 more Chinese brands. 5 brand names inside a question that named none. This is the part most GEO frameworks skip. Brand selection does not start at ranking. It starts when the model writes the query. Same pattern in B2B, and it is cleaner there. The question asked which AGV and AMR suppliers deserve a shortlist. It named no vendor. The assistant wrote one search containing 5 vendor names. The 3 it went on to recommend were 3 of those 5. If your name is not in the query, the model writes, you are not in the pool, it ranks. Then there is the search that is not looking for anyone to recommend. Our factory procurement question said it would not accept suppliers with only product pages and no delivery evidence. Watch what that turns into. Search for distinguish AGV vendors, pure equipment, sales versus firms with project implementation, after sales, and system delivery cases. Exclude vendors that only have standalone products and no project cases. The constraint was ours. The dedicated search was the model's. One of the displayed searches is dedicated to finding reasons to take you out. And it localizes. In the 10th run, no verifiable specs came back as exclude influencer white label brands, a Chinese market category. Our question never used. Same question, same account, minutes apart, 2 devices. Web wrote 5 searches. The phone wrote 3. Across the 16 pairs that met our 30-minute window, the web surface displayed more search terms in 15 of 16 and more sources in 14 of 16. Mobile never exceeded web. Careful with that sentence. Displayed is not retrieved. We count what the interface shows and we say so. Here is the one I promised. In the factory, run the assistant recommended 3 vendors. 2 of them appear in the searches it displayed. The 3rd appears in none of them. We are not claiming a hidden retrieval channel. We are saying the displayed search terms are not a complete map of retrieval. And anyone selling you, we track the queries should say the same. Boundaries, one breadth, one engine, one market, one collection window. Every cell ran once. So this is generality across conditions, not repeat stability. The counts are interface counts. And the full answers were recovered from synced history, flagged as recovered, not captured. So what do you do with it? You cannot optimize a prompt you do not write. You can only be the thing that is easy to retrieve for the queries. The machine writes for itself. Specs, records, third-party verifiable facts in Chinese. On pages, it can actually reach the frozen question bank. The display search terms and the deviation log are all public. Go break it. Everything is at geochecktool.com/research. And if you want this run on your own brand,